Ego deacons always got to praise it. You don't know the hell people have gone through in the past, the present, or in the future. So we need to just shut our mouths. Keep our mouths off of people. You don't know the things people have gone through. You have no idea, especially when you have these gatherings and people come together for so-called worship time. Do you realize what it takes people to come to the place to even get up and come through those doors where people say God is, and then they come in there and your funky spirit greets them, and they're trying to break through to get to the place to surrender all to God, and they meet some old funky spirited so-called person who claiming to be Christian. Do you know what it takes for them, even though they stayed up all night partying, they might have been smoking, might have been drinking, but they'll get up and they'll say, you know what? Yeah, my peeps invited me to this revival. Or my bruh, my sis, yeah, my auntie, you know what I mean? You know, she really, you know, they respect your anointing. My auntie, she really into the God thing, you know what I'm saying? Everything's Jesus with her. She 150 though. She $150. She real with it. See, real, no real, right? She invited me to this thing they got over there at the spot. You know, people use the language at the church. You know, here at GODKORE, it's not about the steeple, all about the people. But for the sake of teaching and being relevant, you know, we got something at the church. Yo, man, I think I'm gonna go over there. Yo, why don't you come with me, yo? Nah, bruh, I ain't going in. Or he'll ask his girl, yo, so come with me, baby. I'm going over there. Nah, that's okay. Let me know how it was. So those are two strikes right there. Your homeboy won't go with you. Your girl won't go with you. But you got an invite from a family member. And you feel something tugging on your heart. You like, I'm just going to go ahead. That ain't easy to make that decision to go by yourself. See, these are the things that people don't think about when they got the mic in their hand. They run in their mouth saying all kind of reckless, ratchet stuff to people. As if people ain't going to go in your mouth. I wonder, did Jesus have a whole detail of security guards? I don't remember that. I know the disciples were about that life. They were all from the hood, so they were good with their hands. And I know it was a Simon the Zealot. But there was a zealot. So I know he was skilled. Okay. Whether it's Peter's, I know Peter had skills too, but the zealot definitely had skills. Good with the hands, all right? So nowadays it's different, right? Because this goes back into that former lesson that you got to go to GODKORE TV and see money, power, respect, the ill effect of money and power, respect in end time ministry. Got all the security and all this beefed up, like, you know what I'm saying? All rise, Apostle Chris Brown comes. All rise, Apostle Usher Raymond. All rise, Prophet Beyonce is coming in. You know, all this, we got all this savoir faire. All this special attention, right? Because people are so important. Oh, you have to protect the anointing. But this brother's trying to make this decision like, man, I'm going to go. It's not an easy decision to make. Especially when your peeps are not going with you, your girl, your homeboy, and you go in a place that's foreign to you, and it's night and day, and you actually get to that place. You know your auntie, I mean, you may not make contact with her, but you in the place, and you come across some old funky spirited person. Take your hat off. You're in the house of God. You see what I'm talking about? You see what I'm talking about? You're like, dang, man, I just got here, yo. Because, you know, you into your herbalistics. You know what I'm saying? You into your, you know what I'm saying? Into your natural lettuce that you smoke. Your clothes might have that aroma, you know what I mean? And of course, people are going to pick up on it. How come? Because either they used to smoke, someone in the house presently smoke, or they still do. Oh, Apostle, you doing too much right now. You pulling back the cover on so many religious folk right here. Come on, you messing people up. I'm just keeping it $1.50. See, in order for us to have deliverance in this end time, we need to not just deal with the difference between the praiser and the appraiser, but we need to deal with reality. We cannot forget where God has brought us from, y'all. So many of us have forgotten. That brother presses his way, gets there. And instead of feeling the embrace of this Christ's love and this This so-called Christian love that he always hear people talk about. Where is it? Like where the love at? But these people saved, and they always going to church, always up in church, always yelling and hollering on the mic to my Jesus on the main line, tell him what you want. But a brother like this come in and you don't even know how to show love. This is the stuff I be talking about. But nobody want to deal with this. But I will. There's so many millions of brothers and sisters just like that who are looking for a way out. And the way out is the way up. It's Jesus. It's Yeshua. And that's why I say there's a difference. And I got to teach on this. And I've taught on it, but I'm going to teach more on this. There's a difference between kingdom and man-made churchological systematics. Big difference. Kingdom and man-made churchological systematics. You know, when I speak on things with the church, a lot of people get offended. They inbox me. I get emails. Some people even bold enough to call, and they'll leave a message. And why are you down in the church, Bishop, Apostle? Why you ought to be lifting up the church. Well, the Bible says judgment must first begin at the house of God. I'm not bringing judgment on the church. It has come. I'm just speaking truth. I'm just revealing the ill in society.